From Series Futsal Arena in Futsal Oz in Thomastown, Melbourne, welcome to round 21 action. It's Carlton Hart versus Preston. Michael Chavello, Han Tran with you, and Han, this should be a wonderful game between two star-studded teams.
Oh, I can't wait, and what a game to finish off the season as well. Carlton looking to bounce back, and Preston, what a brilliant win last week against, I think it was the Amazons. So for them to come back and finish off the season, it's going to be fantastic to watch.
And Carlton's lineup: Paige Daly, 22, Elsa Mangan, number 6, Beck Cadwell, number 7, Isabella Chincotta wears number 10, Mariella Begang, number 16, Saheli Carrero in number 9, Amy Whiting, number 4. For Preston, Chanel Camilleri, 99, Aliyah Cartanos wearing number 8, Steph Galea, number 10, Busra Al-Khadib, 11, Janine Valdivia, 12. Teodora Duric had a great game last week. She is 17. Emma Langley, 19. Louisa Verratti, 21. Taylor Halabi, 23. Let's see if Duric can turn it on again. She was wonderful last time.
Yeah, and so having that goal that she scored that won the game for Preston on her debut as well, it's going to be incredible to see her play tonight. Can she continue on for the next season? Hopefully, because she is such a star player.
It is our final game, round 21. Carlton versus Preston on what has been a wonderful night of action so far on a rainy night in Melbourne. You could hear the rain during the last match. It was quite torrential. You were out there during it, Han.
I was, and it just went, the clouds came in. It went from nothing to everything. Couldn't see anything. The winds came. So if you were outside walking, you wouldn't have survived that. But it's stopped now. I think it's
Can't hear it now.
No.
All is quiet. The final team talks, and we'll get underway.
So it looks
Preston having an inconsistent season. 5th place, Carlton in 6th place.
I was going to say, Preston have brought in everyone tonight. Emma Langley is back, Louisa Verratti's in, and they've brought in Janine as well, where Carlton looks a bit slim. They're missing Alison Pym, they're missing Amina Sharifi, Eva Jan, and Lara Gallagher. So a lot missing on their squad, but can they shape up tonight and bring something magic to a team like Preston? And they're in the Shamrock Green tonight. I haven't seen that kit in quite some time as well.
So we're about to get underway. It looks like it will be Carlton to kick us off here through Beck Cadwell. Across to Mariella Begang, Amy Whiting. So many prominent players on either team. We're going to set up an early opportunity, Preston. And ball put out there by Isabella Chincotta. Duric, you can see her at the bottom of your screen. Blast on early there. Teodora Duric wearing the number 17. Had an absolute pearl last week, Duric. She was the star of the match. All over the highlights of the week. Can she do it again tonight? Cadwell waiting for this one. There she is. Lets it go through the legs. Break on now for Preston.
Good counter-attack. Carlton did eventually run back with the numbers, but Preston just couldn't capitalise.
Begang going through the centre, nicely cleaned up. Cadwell back to her. Begang down the line. Whiting couldn't get a hold of it. Preston's ball. Duric. Back to Duric. Very fast start here, Han.
Very fast indeed, and I guess it's the earlier time, so this would have been an hour later. They've still got nice refresh energy for tonight.
Played out wide here by Carlton. Begang asking for a top of the tee off the right boot.
Oh, a non-preferred too, though Preston looking very sharp on their passes. Carlton similar equation with their counter-attacks, and they've rewarded themselves with a corner kick.
The gang waiting. So too Whiting took the deflection, did it? Another corner here for Carlton. Whiting goes out wider. The gang, as Hans said, off her unpreferred right foot. She's a great left foot. Another corner here for Carlton.
And Preston well set up in their D. Nothing's really passing them. Got to find a different scenario.
Break on now for Preston down the left flank. Durich! Opportunity for Theodora Durich to open the scoring.
Though, great save there by Paige Daly. Just blocked that. Didn't allow Jurek to score that first opener for Preston tonight.
Winner of 4 Golden Gloves, Paige Daly. Durich again through the centre. And again, Paige Daly, good goalkeeping.
Shut that down, and she's promising early. You got to continue that, you know, saves the entire night. Preston will go in strong.
Long shot there from Steph Galea.
I think it's the white Nike boots that she's gone on Paige Daly tonight.
Galea scoring a hat-trick last week to win Player of the Match.
Oh.
It'll be Beck Catterwell to bring it in here for Carlton. Still trying to get used to the green kit I'm seeing here from Carlton. It's very bright. Long throw, hoping to find the head of Mariella Bagang. Durich. Verratti. Catterwell. Through the legs, nobody to collect it though. And Paige Daly comes out and saves the day again.
And with the green, there was actually old sponsors from an Irish pub down in St Kilda. That's why they got the whole green kit. So for them, it was very weird when it came out and they announced it. Green socks, green shorts and everything. It's quite
to playing for St Patrick's Day next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Down the line come Carlton. Well intercepted there by Verratti. Paige Daly again, been busy tonight so far. Break on now for Carlton. Given away before it could find Beck Catterwell. After Chincotta brought it out of defence.
She held it up for probably a moment just to allow some players to move forward. She rushed that ball a little too much there, Chincotta.
Will float over the top. Oh, there's the opening goal, and it's absolutely stunning. That was wonderful. The vision, the precision. What a goal to open the game.
Oh, Taylor Halabi on the volley too, and that's what she does best. And just you hear the bomb noise from her football. Look at this action right here. Bam. Can't get any better than that, and celebrations all around for Taylor Halabi.
Bagang trying to power a shot of her own into the top corner, Mariella Bagang. But first blood drawn by Preston. Here they come again. Durich. Durich again turns well, but found a sea of green at the top of the D. Elsa Mangan on the court, who scored wonderfully off a flicked back header last week. Easy take there for Daly. Rolls it out to Mangan. Carlton ball. Begang back to Whiting. Just no power on that shot there from Amy Whiting.
Good idea, but I think you've got to execute that well and to go away and move the ball away from the defenders.
Durich trying to go around Begang. Durich again. Ball put out of play. A lot of very free-flowing futsal early on in this one. Low scoring, but very high on the entertainment. It's on now. And almost for Isabella Cincotta.
So Preston, looks like it's their first corner kick of this evening.
Cincotta off the right. Begang intercepts. Begang again. Fast play here from Preston. Hoping to find Mangan running onto it.
Right idea, but I think she's better executed in the D. If she plays that target role and Paige throws it off to her, she's better off with more chances in the D than off on the side. Oh, what an assist there from Steph Galea to Bushra, though. That connection from Preston is incredible to watch in this game. It looks like they're very fluid.
Coming forward again, Carlton. Begang running onto it. Hoping for her left foot on that occasion. And over the top, back in the safe hands of Paige Daly.
Paige working overtime tonight. I mean, that goal from Taylor Halabi, no one can really stop that, but she's saved more goals than I think the other side, Chanel Camilleri, has.
Opportunity off the left boot. Mangan into defense, and that one just shy of the left upright.
I think Taylor had a bit more time than she thought she had. If she had the first touch and looked at the goal a bit better, would have definitely challenged Paige Daly.
Begang out wide, but a little too far to keep in play. Ball just getting away there. From number 11, Al Khatib. Float over the top from Begang, hoping to find the head of Mangan, who commits a foul. What was the foul on Preston?
Interesting.
Wow, I thought it was a foul by Mangan, but the foul was committed there by Steph Galea.
So, referee, possibly a new referee. I haven't seen him before in this competition. But yeah, I'm not sure what that foul was about. I thought it was for against Mangan.
Mariella Begang to Catterwall. Couldn't get there in time though. Catterwall powers through. There it is. Mangan in the net. A lovely assist from Beck Catterwall. And Elsa Mangan puts Carlton on the scoreboard.
If you watch the replay here, it was fantastic work from Beck Catterwell. Knew her player was in the edge of the goals. Fantastic pass through to Elsa Mangan and finish there. Can't go wrong with the back post tap in.
Even game with 11:20 remaining in the first half. Well cut out there by Carlton. Mangan again, trying to power away through the centre. As you said earlier, Han, she's very much a goal poacher, Mangan, where she's deep in the D. Those little headers in, those little flick-ins.
She's just plays her role very well in scoring goals for Carlton. I think she's probably one of the top goal scorers for Carlton.
Took a deflection for a corner here for Preston. You can hear that rain falling again here in Thomastown, Melbourne.
Got the tin roof going, so it's any part of rain, you hear all of it. Sometimes really deafening in the stadium, and you can't really hear each other.
It was in the last game. It really was. Ball in here from Al-Khatib. Switch cross play the court. Al-Khatib making a move down the centre, hoping for a return ball. Floated up that way, but a little too long. Timeout's been called. We'll take a break and be right back.
No free kick, says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way. Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball. The bra and win it. Over the top, Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And Victoria champions.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament, and I hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
It's a 1-1 game with under 10 minutes remaining in the first half between Carlton, Hart and Preston. Nicely done there from Duric. Almost a great goal from Teodora Duric.
She's looking as well. She's once again on the scoreboard early, and just a deflection from Paige Daly just did enough to veer the ball out of danger.
Chip over the top there. Mangan. Goes back to Catterwell. Over looking for Chincotta. Couldn't keep it in though. Down the centre for Preston. Nice turn. Goes around one. A beautiful goal. And she is on the scoreboard. Teodora Duric, the star of last week, is in the mood.
This is instinct. She knew to fake it, allow that defender to come in, and then goes around her and went bam. Like, that was just brilliant futsal. Like, you can't get any better than that from Duric.
2-1 Preston. Here they come again.
Very smart futsal, and she's a great recruit for the Preston squad. Got to get her up here for an interview.
Definitely. Putting Preston ahead with 8 minutes still remaining in this first half. A night where goals, and there's that familiar flick on a header from Mangan that has worked for her in the past. Here's Duric again, battling Catterwell.
She's got to be deeper though. She's got to be touching the keeper, Mangan.
Duric again. Everywhere so far. Teodora Duric. Valdivia, bottom of your screen. These very hard to see numbers for Preston. Mangan out wide to Chincotta. Nicely done from Duric, steals it. Teodora Duric squares the ball. Great performance from Duric. Trying to set up the goal there.
Yeah, when she's not scoring, she's setting them up. Oh, for her to lay that off to Steph Galea and then to a brilliant save from Paige Daly to deny Steph's first goal.
Duric again. Just getting away from Preston there.
I think just interchange of the bench. A few of the players just haven't formed the chemistry yet, but if once they got a bit more game time, I'm sure we'll be all right.
Mangan hoping for that header again. Sahili Carrero on for Carlton.
It's a tough one as a coach if you've got a big squad to, you know, how do you choose players to be on court?
Chincotta. Stolen. Duric. Running into the D. Teodora Duric off the head. Over the top.
It's a great flick there from Steph Galea. Saw the vision of Duric, but unfortunate, couldn't get a right head on it.
Looking for Galea. Ball goes out of play. Down the line from Carlton. Whiting trying to flick it into the D. Duric. Nicely played by Duric. And over the line. Another star performance so far from Teodora Duric here, Han.
Oh, she's been everywhere. Ball magnet. She's just a workhorse. Just creating opportunities like that. And the Preston players know to give her space, give her the opportunity, give her the ball, and she'll move where she needs to. And yeah, it's just everywhere the ball has been, she has been there. Got to shut her down. Got to shut her down.
They have to. She's the target point for Preston tonight. For good reason. Having scored the game winners last time and having gotten Preston on the board tonight. Duric and Catterwell. Nice play here. Just getting away though from Amy Whiting. Carrero brings it in. Catterwell off the right. Chincotta moves into the D. And good take from the keeper, Chanel Camilleri. Duric stolen by Catterwell.
Both are very smart futsal players, so they know how to read the ball, and Catterwell did a similar affair by stealing that ball off Duric.
Duric through the centre, dispossessed though by Sahili Carrero.
I think they heard us, Michael, when I say shut her down. I think Carlton has done exactly that in the past couple of minutes.
Through the centre come Carlton. Duric again here, met by Catterwell, who's been marking her. Under 3.5 minutes remaining in this first half. A very tight game, as you'd expect between these two. Through the centre, Duric! Almost in for a second, but denied by Paige Daly. Galea went out for a corner. No, keeper's ball. Yep, corner.
Oh, no, yep.
Ooh, there was almost an opportunity on the far post there for Preston.
Oh, almost. And Steph Galea, you're going to shut her down as well with corner kicks. They know the play, and Carlton's going to do their homework on those occasions.
Good little spell here for Preston. Durich, Galea. Moving the ball around well. Here's Teodora Durich. A little bit too far there to collect on the left side. Nice turn. Mariella Begang. Chincotta to bring it in. Long throw in the D. Hoping to find Amy Whiting.
Unlucky that Elsa Mangan wasn't there. She's normally the target, but she's not on court at the moment. So Amy Whiting filling in that role.
Again, you see Catterwell trying to man mark Teodora Durich.
And she's done it well in shutting her down, and they've got to find other avenues. And Preston's looking for Steph Galea now and other players.
Begang. Chincotta. Begang to Catterwell. No, let's go back to Daly. Over the top for Amy Whiting. Leah Cartanos. Cartanos again. Durich. Cartanos. Back to Durich, top of the tee. Nicely done. And Paige Daly called to action once more.
Preston finally found some space forward because Carlton was not allowing any movement. In the end, it was a wasted opportunity. Should have got another goal in it with all their hard work they've been doing all night.
Cartanos threatening down the right wing since coming on. Durich around Catterwell. Tried to square it for Cartanos. Chincotta now. Got to go it alone. Isabella Chincotta right on the horn at halftime in a tremendous contest. Preston 2, Carlton 1. Squares it. Silva. Just tried to lift it because they slow it down, they survey the field, they hold the ball, and then they sprint forward. It just tipped over the post there by the keeper with a nice save. 46 minutes.
Oh, what a ball played in, and what a save.
Get back in. Oh my word, a rocket again. That's the second goal tonight for the keeper.
Liz Ann does what she does best. Just bombs it from the back line. I don't even know how she does it. Insane. And this time round, the cameraman got higher footage of this goal.
Ellen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Ellen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Ellen. Good tackle, Ellen. Just can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive. The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's
worries,
the yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Second half of a wonderful game, a tight game between Preston and Carlton. And it's Preston now kicking to left of screen. Mariella Begang, always a potential threat, particularly on her left boot. Both keepers have been pretty busy tonight, Camilleri and Daly. Daly's made some wonderful saves. And there's the left boot of Begang testing Chanel Camilleri. Begang again off the left. No one centred though to meet the ball. Was hopeful to find Elsa Mangan. Mangan will maybe take the corner here, or will it be Begang?
Just disappeared to out of the court, but Bushra Al-Khatib was lurking there in the back post, almost an own goal. I think she had a heart attack or skipped a heartbeat when that reached her foot, and now it's in the ceiling, the ball.
I think she lost the ball there.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
New ball. One for the Birds from Mariella Begang.
Oh, no. Too flat for their liking. Futsal ball's going to be almost as hard as a rock. It's going to be very heavy. No extra balls in the arena.
Moments here to collect a new ball. We saw Taylor Halabi open the scoring. Mangan equalised for Carlton.
Chanel Camilleri looks like she's trying to jump up. Oh, that goal from Taylor Halabi with the volley, that was fantastic. And then was it Steph Galea that scored?
Galea, I believe.
The second goal for Preston.
To put them 2-1 up.
Oh no, I think it was Duric.
Oh, it was Duric, yeah,
yep.
Theodora Duric. And we finally have ourselves too many balls now.
Never have more than you need. Here we go.
Little confusion here. Now we're underway. Long ball up. Well intercepted there. Halabi making a move through the centre is Duric. Whiting out of play.
There's that rain again, Michael.
Yeah. Hope it clears up in 30 minutes time when we're driving home.
Exactly, that's right. Or when we're leaving the arena too. I don't want to get wet from here to the car.
Begang trying to run on, maybe feeding Elsa Mangan. Begang just couldn't keep it under control. That rain's really coming down now. Begang again. Nice little back heel from Mariella Begang. Here's Theodora Duric. Duric going through the centre. Was hoping for the return and she was open, Theodora Duric. Here she is again. Intercepted by Mangan. Nice little spell here from Preston. Duric once more. Unselfish play from Theodora Duric. And well defended there.
So Preston looks like similar to the first half, where they were just passing it around a lot and looking for different players, and their movement looks really fluid, but Carlton's defence have got that ball hit the ceiling more times than often in this second half.
Put some holes in the roof and let that rain in.
Yeah.
Another corner here for Preston. Duric makes a run into the D. They go a little wider, and that one roosted over the top. Mangan was the intended target, as Carlton looked to equalise still a long time to go, 1840.
Good pressure there coming from Elsa Mangan. Carlton keeping in their forward half.
Break on now for Preston. Duric waiting in the centre. Tried to feed her, but just spilled over the line. Mangan. Back to Chincotta. Mangan keeps it in, and Duric puts it out. Chincotta, Whiting. Tried to thread it through, but easy ball. Clever idea. Some nice passing sequences we're seeing from Preston Hahn.
Heaps of nice passes, though. Duric, she's not giving herself space to be in front of the ball. I feel like Carlton have caught on, knowing that she's very dangerous when she's got possession. So not a lot of passes coming her way in the past couple of minutes.
There is Teodora Duric at the bottom of your screen, number 17. I am curious to know how old Teodora is. She looks tremendously young. What a talent. Someone to look out for in 2023. Whiting was making a run. Here she is, Amy Whiting gets away from her. Bagang. Duric.
Very close contact futsal right now. No one's got a clean possession at all. No one's allowing the other team for a clean pass. And desperation just gets that ball out, and looks like Taylor Halabi to bring it in for Preston.
Halabi to Duric. No goals so far in the second half. Been a while since that second goal was scored, with 8:45 remaining in the first half. Long ball, hit the ceiling.
I feel like they've hit the ceiling more than they've hit the goalpost or the netting tonight. I'm not sure what's going on.
Floated over, met by the head of Bagang. Chincotta. Carlton ball. Carrero waiting, top of the D. Just into the side netting. Preston a chance now to press forward through the centre. Bagang. No foul. Here comes Duric. Duric moves to the centre. Teodora Duric. Well done by Carrero. Carlton a chance. It's going to go in. It does. It's 2 goals apiece. A little luck there for Carlton. And great persistence. Carrero brings it out of defense, goes through the center. Chincotta comes off the keeper, off Camilleri, goes into the net.
Just unlucky for the goalkeeper. That's one of your worst nightmares, is to block that in the edge of your D. But you've got to really be certain when you go down that you've collected the ball, because the last thing you want is to deflect it off you and you can't get up again. Taylor Halabi was there, but it was just too late, and bit of luck going to Carlton's way.
2 goals apiece, 13:45 remaining in what has been a very tight contest. 2 teams with a lot of quality players. Free kick here for Preston.
So a similar spot to earlier when Carlton scored the goal, so it could be a potential opportunity for them to score one from a set piece.
Will Galea go direct? Will she go to Halabi on her right? Goes direct, took a deflection off of Isabella Chincotta for a corner for Preston. Chincotta again trying to muscle her way out of defence. And the ball put out of play. Chincotta to bring it in. Always a workhorse, Isabella Chincotta. Here she is again, nicely done. Begang, far side. 2-on-1, Begang. Almost lots of it in her shoelaces there. Verratti, over the top.
How did Begang get out of that unscathed? Right. 2 defenders on her, and then the ball came back to her feet.
Catterwell. Looking for Sally Carrero. Elsa Mangan on the court. Here's Mangan now. Back to Carrero. Mangan. Chincotta to her right. Goes alone. Not the usual style we see from Elsa Mangan, but she thought, why not?
Why not? Last game of the season. Bring it all out. Even though she had Carrero lurking on her own, didn't choose that option. That was quite a heavy foul there.
Verratti.
We haven't seen Beck Catterwell on the court this half. So we've got to bring her back on to...
Ooh, Mangan. No one there for company, though, to help her. Preston with the ball again as the rain comes down hard once more. Here's Mangan. Ooh. Catterwell trying to bulldoze her way through. Ball well put out there. Kick in from Mangan to Carrero. Mangan shaking her head, disappointed with that effort. Here's Verratti. Galea. Carrero had 2 opponents opposing her there, including Valdivia, and just too much on that for Catterwell to meet.
They could slow down a little bit now, but Carlton, they've got nothing to lose. It's the last game. They're 7th on the ladder. They're just playing it how they would play if it was, you know, first versus second.
Carrero. Here they come again, Preston. Chincotta. It's on. It's on. Oh, it should have been struck. And now, finally in the net. Some unselfish play up front there from Preston. It
was unselfish play, and Taylor could have got on her own, if you see right there, but got to the captain for tonight, Louisa Variety, and that was a fantastic goal. And, you know, just to give one to Louisa as well.
It was an easy get there for her.
It was, yeah, it was easy. But she goes, you know, I've had one tonight. Let's pass it on to my teammate.
Brought in by Catterwall. Here they come again, Preston. To the line. Variety. Valdivia jostling for it. Variety. Crosses court. Nicely intercepted by Carrera. Here's Mangan. Catterwall. Looking for Mangan, but miscommunication again.
Carlton, they're just lacking a little bit in the past couple of minutes. Preston capitalising on a couple of Carlton's mistake, allowing that goal to happen. Now they're in the lead, but Carlton, they've got to do the opposite of what they're doing now. Just play simple futsal.
Guerrero does well against Durich. Still Carrero. Mangan. Whiting. Variety. Durich to her right. Variety goes alone. Now Durich. Hoping for the flicked on header from Saili Carrero. Here's Beck Catterwell. Nicely done from Catterwell to Mangan to Catterwell. Just needed some power on that right boot.
They should run out of steam just in the right end of their running streak, but good pass from Mangan.
Durich! She's there again! Theodora Durich! Another goal for this sensational young talent.
What a counter-attack coming from Preston. He went from one end for Carlton to the other. And Durich, she passed it on to Steph Galea, and there's 1-2 left on her own. Fantastic finish. Just a little gap through Paige Daly and Carrero. Oh, Preston on fire.
It's timeout. We'll be back shortly.
Oh, no free kick says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way.
Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball.
The bra and win it. Over the top, Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And Victoria champions.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament, and I hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
Well, the incomparable Theodora Durich making it 4-2 now for Preston. As Whiting pushes forward, Preston win the ball back. The gang to bring it in.
Still anyone's game, Michael. If Carlton gets one in, they're still in the game.
Plenty of time remaining. Amy Whiting, stolen, Galea through the centre, back heel. Keeper came out and almost connected at the far post.
Preston, I think they've got their kicking boots on because this second half have really opened opportunities for them. It was so hard to score a goal in the first 10 minutes or so, but now it's been a lot easier for them.
The gang floats it over the top. Galea out wide. I should say Al-Khatib it was, not Galea. Another goal here from Carlton in the next minute or so. Really turn things on their head. Who will be the person to score it? Will it be Amy Whiting?
Could be. She's got a brilliant goal last week against, I think they played Fitzroy.
Certainly capable of it.
Very capable. Oh no, Evolution, I think they versed.
Very deep here is Mangan. It was Catterwell having a shot for the lower left corner.
Right idea, Mangan, to block off the keeper to, you know, allow some ball movement, but Beck Catterwell just wasn't on target.
Interception from Mariella Begang. Going to go it alone. Could have played the option back to Elsa Mangan. Earned the ball either way though. Catterwell going over to bring it in, maybe off a left boot of Begang.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Carlton, I'm sensing a bit of deja vu. Their second half in a lot of games lately haven't been what they normally play. They play amazing in the first half, but second half, something happens. They switch off, or I'm not sure what it is.
Save there.
But they can't allow plays like that to happen in their defence.
Mangan. Whiting, Catterwell. Nicely done from Beck Catterwell. Referee's whistle's blown.
I'm not sure what call it was. Was it against Steph Galea? Did she fend off Beck Catterwell? I'm not too sure.
Either way, it's a free kick here for Carlton. Mariella Begang or Amy Whiting. Looks like it's going to be Amy Whiting. Will she feed it to Begang? No, she has a shot straight into the wall.
Ouch.
Side ball here for Carlton.
I watched the replay. It was a late shove from Steph Galea. So good vision there coming from the referee.
Break is on for Preston. Too far though. A lot of space for Durich in the centre. Got to be careful of her, do Carlton. Here's Mangan! Durich going through the centre. Al-Khatib. Just couldn't turn on it enough there. Bushra Al-Khatib. Here's Durich.
That was all Taylor Halabi. She intercepted that ball, read it so well. Oh!
Theodora Durich has done it again! She is amazing. It's a hat trick now for Theodora Durich. And what a wonderful hat trick. Steals the ball from a distance. Vision and precision. Theodora Durich can do no wrong.
And something out of nothing. Wow, I can't say any more praises going her way because she is one player that you got to look out for. And when you don't, she will have goals like that. And Paige Ayler, the keeper, cannot stop that. It's such an incredible goal. Again, pinpoint precision right there.
Theodora Durich having another star game. A hat trick with 2 minutes remaining in the match. Durich once more. Galea trying to centre it to Verratti. Here's Verratti. Goes the left boot. Galea. Good goalkeeping. Over the top for Whiting. Corner for Carlton. Chincotta had a swing, but good defending from Preston.
Too much time there allowed, and Preston, their defence is very solid in the back line. Carlton, they're not even ready. They weren't even set up.
Long throw from Chincotta. Put out. Final game of the season, of what has been a wonderful season. And again, we've seen that breakout star, Theodora Durich, a name to watch in 2023. Game-winning performance last week. Hat-trick tonight. Chinkota trying to run onto that one. Duric again. Going for goal number 4, perhaps. Teodora Duric dancing. That one just skewed wide.
She just kind of brings the ball forward with ease. It's just fantastic to watch. Her ball movement is similar to, you know, Layla in the Bulls, and who else has got nice footwork? Can name a few more in other teams. Jessica Au, for example, and it's, yeah, she makes it look so easy, but it's probably not. A lot of hard work.
Here she is once more, Teodora Duric. And she's very unselfish too. Steals it again. Moves into the D. Waiting for a cross that never came to her. 47 seconds now. Will be a Preston victory to finish the year. As Halabi to bring it in. Duric, Halabi. Galea. Good goalkeeping again. Carlton, Catterwell, opportunity. 15 seconds now. Is there one more here for Galea? Verratti. Duric just couldn't get a hold of that.
Well played by Preston, though. They've really come alive in the second half. The first half, I think both teams were pretty solid, but they got their kicking boots in the second half.
The gang was hoping for one last shot on goal, but it's a 3-goal win for Preston. 5-2 and a hat-trick for Teodora Duric. Stick around, folks. We'll be back with a star player interview. Squares it. Silva. Just tried to lift it because they slow it down, they survey the field, they hold the ball, and then they sprint forward. It just tipped over the post there by the keeper with a nice save. 46 minutes.
Oh, what a ball played in, and what a save.
Get back in. Oh my word, a rocket again. That's the second goal tonight for the keeper.
Liz Ann does what she does best. Just bombs it from the back line. I don't even know how she does it. Insane. And this time round, the cameraman got higher footage of this goal.
Ellen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Ellen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Ellen. Good tackle, Ellen. Just can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat-trick. He gets his hat-trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive. The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take the yellow card, no
That's
worries,
the yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Welcome back to the post-match interview. I'm here with superstar goal kicker Theodora Juric from Preston. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
What's your thoughts on the games and your competition against Carlton? In the first half, they did look pretty strong, but in the second, you guys came knocking with the goals. Thoughts on your performance and the team's performance?
The team played really well, like a lot of really good attacking combinations, like really good runs down the line. So yeah, the team just kind of clicked.
The chemistry, especially when yourself, Steph Galea, even Louisa Varadi's on the court, the fluidness of the passes, is that coming from training, or do you guys kind of know your chemistry already after 2 games as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty new to playing with Preston, so I haven't really been to any training sessions yet. But yeah, there's just a lot of communication, and the girls get along really well. So just a lot of talking, I guess, on the pitch.
Yeah, it's very important, and you kind of fit in right in like a glove, because it feels like you've been playing with them for quite some time as well. And just, can I ask a bit of background from yourself? How did you come about being on the squad for Preston this season?
So I play at Heidelberg, and Steph Galea just asked me to play one afternoon. I was like, yeah, of course. And yeah.
Nice, and you came back.
Of course, yeah. I was very excited when she asked me to come.
That's awesome. And would we be seeing more of you next season, or is that just the end of your futsal career?
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try come back, yeah.
That's amazing. And talk about tonight, 3 goals. Is that something you strive for each game, or is it like your teammates getting around you and allowing you opportunities like that to score 3?
Yeah, well, I always try to score as many as I can, but it's just really easy with this team, like this amazing service, a lot of really good balls to me, so.
It's the 1-2 passes. It's just when you move that ball forward and your players are going to pass it back to you, and it's that pinpoint precision as well. But again, talking about Carlton, your opponents, did you feel a bit intimidated from them, or being new to the league?
Yeah, they're a really good team, so we had to really be on our game, but it was a good game in the end. Amazing.
Now, again, congratulations on the win, and I hope to see more in the next season and next year as well. And, all the best. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if you don't see you all. That's all from us here at Futsal Oz. It's the end of the 2022 season, and what a way to finish it off. I've been Han Solo, Theodora Juric. Thanks again for joining us, and have a good night.